Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. Before we start this speech presentations, allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Munirah Auni, Binti Fodzi.
Hai, Assalamualaikum. I'm Hafizah Binti Mustafa.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurfadlina binti Yusoff.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nurul Arifah binti Madzlan.
We have done the introduction, so let us go straight to the presentations of this module. So, the purpose of this presentation is to sell our training modules to your company so that you can send your employees to train with us. Before we go to details about our module, let me introduce our company first. Our company name is Colony of Irido. The reason why our company name is like that because all of us love to do stupid things. And what is our company about? Our company is a training company where we focusing on training the company employees to become a better employees for their company. We use different module for different companies depend on the problem of the state companies. For your companies, we have known the problem of your employees, so that is why we decided to create a module that focusing on confidence of the employees. The reason why we created this module is, as you can see in today's scenarios, a majority of the employees are lacks of confidence level when they are working. This situation can be seen when the employees need to present or project their ideas to the audience. They have an idea about the project, but their lack of confidence has affected their presentations as they tend to depend on their leaders to do the presentation part instead of doing it by themselves. All they gotta do is asking their team leaders to project their ideas even though the ideas come from themselves. This is a problem because the team leaders has another works to do, like he or she can only focusing on helping the employees to project the ideas. She or he has to learn more or has to learn more about the details of the project when the ideas of the project is not coming from him or her, but it's coming from his or her employees itself. So that is a burden because he or she or the team leaders need to know about the ideas when the employees can project the ideas smoothly because that is their ideas. So when they keep on relying to the team leaders, slowly their skill of presentations and confidence level will be gone because they never practices it and they never try to talk in front of others, so they don't even know if they have the confidence or not. I believe all of us have the confidence inside ourselves, but it's all up to us if we want to polishing the seed confidence and the skill or keep on being passive person and give our jobs or give the presentation jobs to others. When the employees need to present or project the ideas without the leader, they probably can't deliver the informations or ideas because they never practices it and their body language vocal is all gone. When they are presenting or project their ideas, they tend to show their nervousness and they don't know how to conceal their nervous, and this is probably will make the audience or the clients are not confident to invest or cooperate with the company. That is why if you send your employees to our company, we can train them to become a better employees. So, because why we say that? Because we have, for this module, we have created 3 sessions that mainly focusing on confidence, body language and vocal that needed to be presenting or projecting the ideas. So the first session in this module is sharing sessions. The second session is learning sessions, and the third session is evaluation sessions. All these sessions will be introduced in details by my other three colleagues. So let's move on with the first presenter, which is Hafizah, who will be explaining to us about the first season of this module.
Thank you, Munirah Auni, for the explanation. For the content of Weirdo Company were divided into 3 sessions, which is sharing session, learning session, and the last session is evaluation session. So I will explain to you what is the first session, which is sharing session. Sharing session was an activity between the trainer and the participant. By this session, there will be know what the weakness of the participant due to the confidence. After we welcome all the participants at the first of the training, the participant required to share the background of their company. For example, what the company is all about, when the company was established, and also other things that related to their company. The trainer will random pick from the participant to be present about their company. It is good if they have a volunteer to be first. The participants were given chance to present about their company in front of all the participants. When you have a high confidence level, you can deliver an information and you can project your idea in amazing and interesting way. When you deliver an information with an interesting and amazing way, so the audience were not bored and having fun while the information were processing into their deliver. When the audience understand and acceptable the information that you are giving to them, that means you are being a successful presenter. While you are having fun on the training, you also get the input that you can apply when you go back to your company to give your best on your work. When you are trying to give your best on your work, it also can improve your quality of your work that contribute to a good name of the company. Confidence level on the employee itself were not easy to build, so we have to help our employee by sending them by a training to boost their confidence level. So the training session was very interesting. At the first of the training, you are not stressed, you are having fun by starting in the an activity that is a sharing. This session was the first judgment about their confidence level. The session also showed that the previous skills when they are presenting about something that related to their work. By that observation, the trainer will define and analyze that problem and how to overcome that particular problem in the next session, which is learning session. Sharing session is good to grade and automatically to know roughly about the background of the participant and how it was. And also, it is a good starting to break the awkwardness between the trainer and the participant, and also the participant among itself. This session were the point if there are any improvement to the participant through the training process. The sharing session we have to identify what the problem that individual face. So, what the next session the participant will go through in this training? I will pass to Fodzi to explain what is the next session.
Thank you, Hafizah. So, we will proceed to the another content of the module, which is learning section. In this learning session, we will provide a 3 skill. 1. how to speak in front of the crowd. 2. How to use the body language. And 3. The technique of the vocals. First, how to speak in front of the crowd. Okay. Even though we have a worker who worked around 10 years, but they still cannot deliver the presentation correctly and perfectly. Why this is happen? This is because they are too scared and they are not confident when they are deliver the presentation. They still depend on their leaders. They still ask their leaders to write a script for their presentations. Why this is happen? So, our company do a learning session for how to speak in front of the crowd, which is our company will teach the skill which are not to speak slowly or too fast. It is spoken, don't read, because audience is our priority, so they need to understand whatever we try to deliver. So, for their understanding, we as the presenter need to present slowly and not too fast, but not too slow. It is a medium levels, and it is originally delivered from our own staff. Audience is easily bored when the presenter does the presentation by reading. And when the audience are not focusing to the presenter, the presenter start to nervous and they are afraid they cannot handle the situations. As the result, the presentation was not successful, and they are scared to do a presentation in the future. So that's why our company providing the learning sessions on how to speak in front of the crowds that we name it as speak, don't read, don't be scared. Next is a skill about the body language. If you are a presenter, do a presentation by readings and not using any kind of the body language, automatically your presentation is failed or not successful. Body language is the main things or the main part of the skill when doing a presentations. Making the eyes contact with the audience is showing your confidence levels towards them and establish a connection with the audience. So in our module, for the learning session about the body language, we also provide a skill on how to use the body language in the specific time of the presentations, which is our learning session will teach on how we use a glance in a 3 seconds, on how we use a hand gesture, we do a movements by a standing, and we also use a facial expressions. It does look like a basic skill, right? But not everyone practice this body language as a part of their presentations. For this learning process for body language, we name it as a dance, where we are using our hand gesture, leg movements, and the facial expression for the body language. Lastly, in this learning session, our company also provide the vocal training lesson, where in this training, we will teach the participant on how to use the vocal of the tones correctly, because tone is the playing an important thing when express the feelings and the sincerity when doing a presentations of the titles. The learning session is named as avoid shoutings, because when we are doing a presentation, we must to avoid shoutings, because we want to make our audience is comfortable with us. In these learning sessions, our company will teach the audience or the participants with how to use the correctly tones and the vocals that can make the listener listen to it and feel the comfortable with them and confident with the presenter. So the name of the learning session of the technique of the vocal is avoid shoutings. That's all from the learning session in the module. So we proceed to the Arifah.
Thank you, Hafizah. Thank you, Lina, for explaining us about the sharing session and the learning session that we've got in our module. I hope with their explanation have given you guys an insight of what our module is about. And I'm here will continue to explaining the last session in our module, which is the evaluation session. So, what is the evaluation session? Evaluation session is where we will evaluate the participants by asking them to do a demo of a presentation. By doing a demo of presentation, we could see whether the participant have improved their skills or maybe they still need to do more trainings. For example, in this session, the evaluation session, we will give them a random topics for them to present on the stage. For example, we will give a topic about environment. The participant that we will be picked is a random participant. They need to present about the environment topics. They also will not get any help from the other participants, and they also will not give any tools for them to help with their presentation about the topics. By doing this, we can see whether they are ready enough or not to do any presentation that have been asked. So in this evaluation session also, we will be comparing the first task in the sharing session when we ask them to introduce themselves in front of the other participant. Just like Hafizah have explained to you guys about we need to introduce ourselves in front of the other participant, so we could see which aspect of the participant we could help them with to improve their confidence level. So in this evaluation session, when we ask them to present about a certain topic, they should be presenting with more confidence level in themselves, since we've already passed the learning session. With the learning session, I hope in the evaluation session, the participant should manage to gain more confidence level, since we already taught them to be more confident. The best part of this evaluation session is where we'll be inviting influencers and artists. Maybe we don't know yet, but we will. This is because we want to increase their confidence level more, since some of the participants have a more confidence level when they see their favorite person, such as an influencer or an artist, to be more motivated. So when we're inviting the guests to come, they should manage to increase their confidence level when they are presenting in front of the stage. So lastly, in this evaluation session, we hope that we could see the confidence level in the participant. We also hope in this evaluation session, the participant who had stage fright or anything, they should manage it, since we've already taught them in the learning session. In those learning sessions, we've already taught them how to regain from the stage fright, to be more confident in themselves. And this evaluation session also should task them to be more ready to do anything in their future, in their company. Or we could say that might be they should be more confident in themselves if they've been asked to do a random presentation about a certain product of the company. So in this session, I hope they could manage their confidence level in themselves so that they could be more confident in themselves. In this evaluation session also we've got the evaluation, so we will evaluate the participant whether or not they are ready or whether they need to do more training, especially with us. If the evaluation session is not so promising, they should do more trainings, or they could improvise themselves after the evaluation. So in this evaluation session, we could see whether they have improved or not. Whether they are not improved yet, we will help them to improve themselves better. I hope this explanation about the evaluation session have helped you to be more confident and wanted to join our training session. And I think that is all from me. Thank you.
So thank you Fadlina, Hafizah and Arifah for the lovely explanation of the module. So why must you choose our training company modules for your company? It is because with our module, we can change your employees to become a better employees by polishing their confidence skill and their skill on presentations in front of clients or audiences. Confidence are the keys to everything. You can persuade everyone to buy your products if you have the right skill and the confidence. With this module, you can expect your employees to be more outspoken and not afraid to speak or voicing out their opinion in front of others. They are no longer need to rely on the team leaders to speak in front of the clients or other employees. And that is all from us, Colony of Freedom. Thank you.